Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. I am so excited today that she is joining us. Baby Tate's in the building.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Nothing much, you know.
You busy out here in New York right now.
In these New York streets.
Very much in these New York streets. Before we get to anything, right? You tweeted something today that I felt to my spiritual core, right? And you tweeted about the no mask on planes thing.
Bro.
Yo.
Bro.
And I was like, I feel her to the fullest extent right now.
It's so wild. I really feel like COVID just exposed how nasty a lot of things already were.
Talk about it.
And so I'm on the plane last week before this happened. It's people behind me coughing, sneezing. I'm like, ew, this is so nasty. I get on the plane yesterday and I just see so many people walking in, no mask. And I'm like, y'all really couldn't wait. Like, the moment they said these were gone, they said, oh, no masks anymore. This is history. I really can't believe it. It's so disgusting.
It's mad nasty. When I was on the train, not this train, a different type of train the other day, and I was in a train cart, and I was just like minding my business. I had my headphones on. I'm like, yo, what's this I'm hearing? I take one of my headphones off. Yo, this old dude, gotta be like 50s. He is just raw dog coughing.
His lungs out.
His lungs out. And I'm like, all right, one cough, I'm like, that's gross, but I had my mask on. I'm like, all right. And then he just kept doing it. I was like, nah, I dead ass got up. I looked at him straight in the eye, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this shit. And I walked to another cart. I'm like, somebody in here gonna get COVID.
Literally.
And it's not gonna be me.
It's so nasty. And it's just like, there's no windows openable on a train.
Right.
You can't open a window on an airplane.
You definitely can't open a window on an airplane unless you're trying to die.
Like,
nobody trying to die.
It's disgusting. Y'all just on here sneezing. All this bacteria is gross.
So they already raw dog in the air on the plane?
Absolutely. Gross.
Yo, I hate it here. Have you ever seen, I did a showcase the other week, and they had like a mic, right? Have you ever seen like the mic condoms? Have you ever seen people use those?
Yeah.
I'd never seen that shit until last week. It was like one of the most bizarre experiences I ever seen, but I actually kind of liked it because I'm like,
I think that they're actually very necessary. This one time for one of these shows on tour, my mic had like lipstick on it already, and I was like,
oh hell no,
yucky, let's please change that top. I don't remember what show it was, but it was nasty. Yeah.
Oh my god, it already had a lipstick, so it was obviously one of the people who opened up before you.
I don't know who
I'm
it
sure
was.
you love. Who I'm sure you love.
No. This was like during
like,
sound check.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So it was just like a PA or something like that who just.
I have no clue. It must have been Jetta's mic. My DJ's. I think it was my DJ's mic. Quinn's like, we have our own mic. What are you talking about? It wasn't my mic. It was my DJ's mic. It had lipstick on it. And I was like, hold up, girl. Put that back down. You don't want to put that up to your lips?
Do you care to comment, my brother? No, he does. No comment. No comment. Well, you are on this amazing tour right now with Charli XCX. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How far along are we in it?
We are pretty far. The tour in total was 21 shows.
Sheesh, okay.
And I think we have 6 shows left.
Oh, nice. Okay, so when we're recording this, we're in the final stretch of it right now.
Yes.
Got 2 New York shows.
Yes.
How's it been going? Have you been enjoying this tour, being back out on the road in somewhat of a post-COVID-ish era?
I've been enjoying myself. I got a little under the weather in like kind of the beginning of the tour, and I had to take a day off. I was kind of sad about that. But you know, it's kind of low key been kicking my ass.
Why?
It's just a lot every day. Like, I do a 30-minute set, and if you see my show, I am not a lazy performer. So I am really giving my all. My wig be sweating off, like about to fall off in the crowd. And yeah, but it's been super fun. The audience has been really enjoying it every night, coming over to meet me at the merch table because buy my merch, period. And yeah, they're all just like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was an opener, but you were fucking amazing. Or they'll say like, I love your music so much. I'm so glad I got to see you. So it's just been super fun.
But overall, like, the experience has been pretty good, aside from getting sick and all that. And
yeah, the experience has been super fun. I love performing. That's one of my favorite things to do in this whole career. So yeah, it's always fun every night. And Charli is super cool as well. So it's just been really, honestly, just like an honor to be on this tour with someone who I respect as an artist, but she's also like so nice and so supportive, because you don't get that a lot like as an opener. So yeah, it's been fun.
How did you and Charli first meet?
At the first show.
At the first show? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was like a little backstory between the two of y'all at all.
Yeah, no, we met at the first show in Oakland. Yep.
Wow. And then that was it.
Yeah.
I like the merch booth story because I saw something else you tweeted that you missed some people at the merch booth the other night.
Yeah, I did.
But I think as a whole, not a lot of artists do that for their fans. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool that you still take some time to like go over to the merch booth, take pictures, sign T-shirts and hoodies, all that good stuff.
Absolutely, because I mean I'm not doing like any meet and greets or anything like that. So I appreciate people coming out to the show. And even if they didn't know I was going to be there, they're still there and they're still giving me so much energy in the crowd. So I want to be able to give a little bit back to them and also encourage them to buy my merch.
Of course, buy the merch, support your favorite artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I love meeting my fans and I love interacting anyway. So like to be able to do it in person is really great.
I love that. And I gotta say, like, I mentioned the Earth Gang stuff before the interview, but I love when you do stuff with people from Dreamville. Like, I just think it always just comes out so crazy. So I made the J.I.D. record, the Earth Gang record. And I had heard a story about the J.I.D. record. I heard that record was actually like cut a while ago, like a little over a year ago, correct?
Yeah.
Were you on it back then? Was that always the three of y'all on it, or how did that record come about?
It started obviously with just J.I.D. Jid on it. And he hit me and was like, yo, I want you to do something on this song. I want you to do like maybe like a chorus type hook type bridge type, just do something on it. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I did what I did. And then there was just all this open space on the song. So I was like, I'm actually about to write a verse as well, just letting you know. And he was like, okay, cool. And I sent him the whole thing. And he was like, this is fire. He was like, who are you talking about in this? I was like, don't worry about it. And then like months later, they told us that 21 was getting on it. And they were like, well, we took your verse off because then the song would just be too long, but we kept the bridgy part vibe. Yeah. So that's how it kind of came about.
Release the baby Tate verse. Release the verse. Because my initial thought is like, nowadays when I hear like records like that, right, my initial thought is like, okay, was this something that came from maybe like the Revenge of the Dreamer sessions? Because, you know, I've had Boz up here, I've had Lute up here, I've had like Guap Dad, I've had a lot of people who've been on the project. So I always wonder like what records might bleed out from those sessions that didn't make the project. So that's why I had to ask about that in like the Earth Gang record too, because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many songs made during that, what was it, 3 to 5, I don't even know how long process. Yeah, and so I don't know all of the songs that were made because I wasn't in every room. I was kind of in maybe 2 or 3, like bouncing around. But it might have been made then. I have no clue. I don't know how Jid makes his music. That man, he just be making it, you know. He just goes.
As someone who participated in those sessions, as every other guest who I've had that's participated in those sessions, when they come here, I got to ask, because I'm so fascinated by that time. Do you have a favorite memory, or is there like a moment while your time was in there that just like stands out in your brain?
I think my favorite moment was watching Kaz rap to what he thought was the mic. Because he was so drunk. He had like drank a whole bottle of Patron almost by himself. And he's like over here and he's like, has the headphones on. He's like, bro, I don't hear myself. And the engineer's like, the mic is over there. But there were so many great moments. I remember some basketball team came in. Who was it? Like I don't know. It wasn't the Hawks. I think it was like the Raptors or something. The Bucks. They're just all these
Giannis
super
came
tall.
In, okay.
You know, I'm 5'1".
Right.
So all of a sudden, all these like 6 foot plus people are walking in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it was just so random to have them at this session. But yeah, it was a lot of great moments, honestly. It was a fun time. It felt like a little family reunion.
That's tough. Yeah, because I don't know. I just find everything so fascinating about that time. Like everybody getting to like mingle with each other, and then even seeing like, you know, like I said, like how it bleeds into like now the futures of y'all's careers, where y'all are always so connected and doing stuff together. That shit's really dope.
Yeah.
I also got to ask, so what was the decision for you to drop like the Young from your name. What was that decision for you?
So I've been playing with the idea of dropping the young for a long time for many reasons. One, this is kind of silly, but I just think like when you're at a concert and you're chanting, my DJ's like, y'all ready to see? And they're like, Baby Tate. That sounds way better than Young Baby Tate. Young babies. It's just like a lot. So that was one reason for me. Also, honestly, one of the main reasons is I'm just growing and maturing and getting older.
Right.
I'm not necessarily an old lady, but I wouldn't say I'm a young girl anymore. What's that one Britney Spears song? I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. So yeah.
That was incredible. That was incredible. Joan, you got that? You got that on your story? I know Joan got that on her story. That was incredible. That's a clip.
So yeah, I just felt like it was more expressive of who I am right now to just drop the young.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
and also it kind of looked like a SoundCloud rapper name when you see it. Young Baby Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Baby Tate, that sounds like a pop star.
Also, like Baby Tate versus Young Baby Tate, like the chanting, like it sounds way better.
Exactly.
Less
syllables.
Syllables. Thank you. I was trying to think of. Thank you for helping me. With that. Less syllables. Like people like. I feel like people might if they did Baby Tate like 5 times, they would only do Young Baby Tate like 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they'd be out of breath. They'd be like, I'm tired. All right, I'm tired.
When
now.
she gonna come out? Dang.
Speaking of coming out, so you're coming out Rolling Out Miami too?
Yes.
Is this your first Rolling Out Miami?
No.
What number is this for you?
3 or 2.
2 and some change.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5. Okay, so this is your second and a half Rolling Out Miami.
Yes.
First since the pandemic, of course. How are you feeling right now with it coming back?
You know, I know it's gonna be Rolling Loud. It's gonna be fun. Rolling Loud is always a fun time. And yeah, I mean, it's Miami. I don't really know if you've never been to Rolling Loud, like Rolling Loud is Rolling Loud.
Rolling Out New York is a different beast too.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like all of them have their own like energy. Like Rolling Loud LA is so much different than Rolling Loud Miami and so much different than Rolling Loud New York. But yeah, the energy is always super, super fun. And I'm excited to get back out there.
I'm excited. I'm gonna go out there. I'm excited to see you out there because I know that's gonna be my first Rolling Out Miami that I go out there.
So you don't even.
I've done New York.
You don't even know for real.
I don't
You don't even know for real.
I don't even know what I'm about to get myself into.
You don't. I'll just say wear some
comfortable shoes.
Comfortable and also shoes that you don't really care about. What else? Make sure you stay hydrated.
Weed and water.
Don't get in the middle of the crowd.
Right.
Make sure you either like
I'll be on the side of the stage.
Yeah.
I'll be there with y'all.
Somewhere safe.
Somewhere
because
very
it
safe
gets
now.
wild. It really does.
Yeah, no. I used to when I was like 18, 19, I was there.
You was that guy.
I wasn't saying I'm that guy. Joan, don't laugh. Because she's been to concerts with me, so don't say anything, Joan. I wouldn't say I was that guy, but like I couldn't like sometimes if I looked at it, I'm like that looks like a lot of fun, and then I would come out, my sneakers would be cooked.
Yeah.
And we gotta talk, cause all right, so I caught this IG post you did, right? And I gotta understand this, right?
Okay.
It's not like a bad thing.
Okay.
It's not like it might be a bad thing, depending how you take it. You posted it on Instagram. This is all on you. This ain't on me. I'm just asking you about it.
Okay.
So you wrote, I like lying to and gaslighting people about small, irrelevant things for fun when I'm in a silly, goofy mood. For instance, did you know that all 40-inch wigs are actually comprised of many 1-inch strands of hair fused together by elephant spit during a shortage of 40-inch strands across the world, caused by early onset balding triggered by high hookah usage? Tell me a lie in the comments.
Yes. Sometimes I just like to lie and gaslight for fun. I will say that I'm lying afterwards.
Okay.
So like for instance, I've actually gotten on tour, I have gotten my people so good. The other day we were in some city and my photographer Prime, he went to the liquor store.
Okay.
And he came back and he's like, why are all these liquor stores called ABC Liquor? Like, what does that even stand for? And I was doing my makeup, and I'm just like, very matter-of-factly, it stands for all beers and ciders. And they were like, oh, wow, really? And I was like,
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I start laughing. I'm like, I'm just kidding. That's not what it stands for. I don't know what it stands for. I'm lying. And they were like, wow, you really got me. Then the other day we were talking about some Banksy paintings and how like you could just randomly buy one and not even know. And this guy, he's like, yeah, nobody's ever even seen Banksy. Like, we don't even know what he looks like. And I was like, I know what he looks like. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, how do you know what he looks like? I was like, cause I've seen him like so many times. He's like short. He was like, is he white or black? I was like, he's black. He was like, no way. It's like, how you see him? I'm like, that's my cousin.
Yo.
And for a second, everybody in the room was like, damn, that's crazy, for real? And I'm like, no, I'm lying.
You be doing this all the time on tour?
Yeah, just randomly. For fun. It's fun. It's
now I'm
hilarious.
questioning everything she's told me today. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, has she already gaslighted me?
No, see, what happened, what I do, I don't gaslight and just leave it there. I gaslight and then tell you that I lied. I will never just leave it there.
Is that a gaslight?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll
Unless
tell you
you're lying.
like I'm lying.
Unless you're lying.
No.
Unless you're lying inside of the lie.
No. Not the inception of the lie.
The inception. I don't know how deep you're thinking about these gaslighting things. That's why I'm like, now I'm like a little paranoid. Because now I'm like, damn, now I got to watch myself for the rest of this interview. Because I don't know. She might try to throw a curveball at me because I decided to put an IG post on blast now.
I might. Now you got to watch it. I don't know.
I don't like that. I also peeped that you were like, that you said Taurus women are superior, right?
Yes.
And I'm not really into like, it's astrology, right? I'm not really too deep into astrology like that, but I would like to know why.
I don't make the rules. I just relay them.
Respectfully.
No, but I don't know. Taurus women, every time I meet a Taurus woman or even see a Taurus woman, she is just the definition of beauty, of ethereal, of not giving a fuck, but also being so graceful. And then we love everybody for the most part. We're very like, don't do that. Oh, I thought you was. Anyways, we love everybody for the most part.
What's going on, yo? A lot of hostile energy in the room. A lot of hostile energy in the room today. Jesus. Okay.
We love everybody for the most part, and we just be cute and minding our business and just like super down to earth because we're earth signs. And yeah, I don't know. Like Taurus women are just cream of the crop. So happy birthday to all the Tauruses right now. It's Taurus season. It's Taurus season right now, you know.
This is your season.
It is my season.
When's your birthday?
May 13th.
Oh, almost your birthday. Will you be off tour by then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you got to like celebrate off tour, not in work mode.
Yes, hopefully.
Do you see? Because I had someone here the other day, not the other day, but shout out my sis Coca. I had this artist from New York. Her name is Coca. Lovely artist. I love you so much. But she came in here heavily slandering us Leos.
Oh.
I don't like that look on her face. See, look, see. You know what? Let's keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it pushing. What have I done? What have I done as a Leo?
Not a thing.
Okay. What's wrong with Leos?
I didn't say anything.
You made a face.
I did.
Feels like a gaslight.
I don't know. Leos are interesting.
Go ahead, read me.
I don't need to.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know.
What?
You know.
What do I know? What do I know? I don't know.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I don't know. Leos, they're just interesting people for the most part. Leo is ruled by the sun. So the sun, all the planets revolve around. And I think that a lot of Leos, because they are ruled by the sun, they navigate life in the same way that the sun would. And they think that life revolves around them. They want to be in the center, at the center of attention at most times, even if they're quote unquote being chill about it. But there's nothing wrong with that.
I guess that's why I have a podcast then, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Guess that's why I have a radio show. It's because it's the Leo World Radio Podcast.
I don't know. Hey.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's not me. None of y'all believe anything that she just said. Anyway, moving on. We got this 2-pack out now.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Two different songs,
yes.
2 different vibes. Why did you want to put this out right now? Why do you feel like now is like the right time to release this 2-pack? And is it kind of like just kind of your buffer in between whatever came before and like I guess like new project, et cetera, et cetera? Yeah,
so it is kind of, the next step into the project. And this next project is really about duality, specifically within my talent. And so this 2-pack, just like my last 2-pack, it has an R&B song and a rap song. And so the R&B song is called Yes Queen, and the rap song is called Dancing Queen. And it's called the Queen Pack because they're both queens.
Queens, yep.
Yes. And I wanted to drop this right now because I've been doing all these songs. Well, both of these songs I've been performing while on tour. And I knew that we weren't going to be able to drop the project like right now. But I wanted to be able to give my fans some new music and also be able to perform it. So it's like, well, we've been doing these songs anyways. Let's go ahead and put this in a pack and go ahead and drop it.
Tough. I love it. And it's like a perfect balance. Like we're in like that middle ground between spring and summer. At least here in New York. Every day it's like spring one day, summer the next day.
Right, it's crazy.
So it's like you could listen to one song one day, right? Like you could listen to Yes Queen one day and then flip the script the next day.
Exactly.
It's kind of perfect.
Or like a day and night.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Or on a Friday, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you getting ready.
Right.
You might, maybe you might be in
Put
your
a little dancing queen.
You know what I'm saying? And then you go out.
Right.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
It's perfect. So they can go stream that out now.
Right now.
Y'all go check that out. And you've been performing them on tour.
I have, yeah.
How's the reception been?
People really, really enjoy both of the songs, which makes me feel good because obviously you don't want to put some stuff out that people don't like. And because these are all new songs, these are all like new reactions and these are people's initial reactions. But they've really been taken to them and like, okay. Dancing Queen, I was bringing like a ballet bar out.
Okay, cool.
And when I put that leg on that ballet bar, they go crazy.
Oh, they wild out.
Yeah, they go crazy. And there are like vocal moments in Yes Queen where I go crazy as well. And they're just, so people have really been enjoying them.
That's fire. I also really like how you added Cali to the Sun 'Em Out song because like I think Cali is such a dope artist right now too. And I just feel like the two of y'all perfectly meshed on that, like energies and all that. Like I don't know, I like y'all two working together a lot too. I thought that was really dope. Did you get to meet her and do that or?
No, we actually didn't meet up for that one. I feel like I don't know why. I think maybe she was about to go on tour and I was about to go on tour too. So it was just like getting a lot of things together. But yeah, Cali's super dope. She's also a Leo.
Oh.
But she's dope. I like her.
That explains a lot. Don't look at me like that.
I like her.
Don't look at me like that, Rob. That explains a lot actually from my interview with Cali. Don't tell her I said that.
Okay.
Don't.
But I like Cali. Yeah, she's super, super dope, and I love the energy that she brought to the song.
Word.
I like her music. I love her like tone of voice. It's really sexy. So like the song, it needed that. It needed somebody that could bring that sexiness to it.
Right. You know what's funny? We have this young man coming in after you, Sleazy World Go. His label actually informed me before you got here that he has a song called Slut Her Out.
Oh, really?
And it's just been funny because you guys have been doing like back to back all day. Because I know you were, shout out my sis Nyla. Y'all did Nyla back to back today, and now y'all here back to back today. And I just thought
that's crazy.
I just thought that was like a real funny coincidence that y'all both got songs of like the opposite thing.
That is crazy.
But the same thing at the same time.
Look, the energy. I don't know. The universe just be like, I want y'all to do this now.
Yeah, I want y'all. Yeah, it's just weird how that like. How the universe just kind of makes things happen too. I also like how you linked up with Issa Rae, right? Like what's that relationship? I know you did a bunch of work for like Insecure soundtrack. What else have you kind of worked on with her?
That's pretty much been it. You know, I was in a partnership with radio in 2020, and yeah, since that's pretty much been it. worked together a little bit. I went to like the Insecure writing camps, and so some of my songs ended up on Insecure. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I did like an audition for her upcoming show that's going to be on HBO Max called Rap Shit. And I actually got a call back, and I was like all the way up to like doing the in-person readings. But then someone else ended up getting the role. Shout out to Chameleon. And yeah, like that was really exciting for me. And I just felt amazing that Issa even saw, you know, something in me to ask me to audition. Right. And afterwards she was like, girl, that was so good. And you need to keep acting. So yeah.
That's awesome. So you're gonna keep acting,
yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Do you have anything kind of like auditions in the works? Things like that?
Not right now. I've kind of been taking a break because most of the auditions are like self-tape, self-film. You just send it in, and I just have been so busy that I think my agent just kind of started to chill out. Like, let me just not send her this because
yeah, she can't do this. She cannot handle this at this moment in time.
Yeah,
respectfully.
But I think, you know, after tour and we get this project out, I definitely want to get back into doing auditions and stuff. Amazing,
I love that. So this new project that we're working on,
yes.
What can you say about it?
I feel like I can say a lot, actually. It's called Mani-Pedi.
Mani-Pedi, okay.
And it is a dual-sided album. So one side is R&B, one side is rap, because I think a lot of people know me as a rapper and aren't familiar with me as a singer. And so I wanted to make sure that with this next project, people know about my duality, and it's explicitly stated on both sides. So on the R&B side, it is strictly singing. There's no rapping going on.
Nice.
And on the rap side, there is strictly rap. There's like a little piece of a singer going on one of the songs, but yeah, it's really exciting. I'm super excited about it. A lot of the songs are really great, and it's coming out like summertime.
I'm excited for you. Is there anybody on the project that we could say is on the project?
Cali.
Okay, Cali. We'll safely say Cali's on the project.
Yeah.
Safely say Cali's on the project.
She's on the project. I don't necessarily want to say any of the other ones.
He said, look, I see you shaking your head, bro. Don't do that to me.
I don't want to say any of the other ones.
I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job here. Oh, it's not cleared yet. Okay, if it's not cleared yet, we're definitely not going to say it. We only talk about things that are cleared here. All right, so the project's on the way. The 2-pack is out now.
Yes.
The last thing I wanted to ask you today, right, that I also took from your social media. I do the illest deep dive, right? Don't look at me so scared. You look at me like you're kind of scared. It's actually just kind of funny.
Okay.
I got to know, what's the obsession with Wiz Khalifa? That's how I'm ending. That's how I'm ending the interview. That's it.
I don't know. Like, okay, when I first saw the first workout video and the Sia, at first, no, he wasn't even doing the Sia yet. He just was doing these workout videos in the gym, no shirt, no shoes, no pants, just drawers. And I was so appalled. I said, this man is really working out butt booty naked in a gym full of other people too.
It wasn't a gym full of other people, wasn't it?
Yes. Like, this is not a personal private gym at his house. He's just out in the open with his knickerbockers on. And I'm like, what is going on? But then, I don't know, he just kept doing it, and I was just so entertained.
Oh, my God.
Like, it just kept getting better and better, and now the Sia, like, I just love that. I'm starting to incorporate Sia into my own vocabulary. It's just great. I love it.
I love your, like, not daily tweets, but like every like week, I feel like I see 1 or 2 tweets about it. I'm just like, I'm like, yo, Tate's Twitter is really the place to be. It's really, it's really an incredible place if you need like, if you need a great entertainment wise, 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Well, look, I appreciate you being here. The Queen Pack is out now. That freestyle is also out now, so make sure you go run that up. Before we sign off, let the people know they can follow you. Anything else you want to let them know? That camera is all yours.
You can follow me everywhere at I'm Baby Tate. That is the letter I, the letter M, BABYTATE. The Queen Pack is out now, and Mani-Pedi is on the way. And yeah, period.
Period. There you go, Baby Tate on the radar. Go stream the Queen Pack. Go follow her. Go on her Twitter if you're having a bad day. Go on her Twitter. It's very entertaining. Until next time, Baby Tate on the radar. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Dope.